Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing all right. Um, Thanks for being here with me tonight. Hopefully, my connection is okay. My internet's kind of been dropping today. I think they're doing construction somewhere close by, but I think we should be okay for the evening. So, hello, Greg, Stacy, Zeph, Cormac. Good to see you guys. Okay, just before I start, if you're not in my Telegram group or channel, then you may have missed it. But I announced today that I'm taking a very temporary, small hiatus from my podcast until August. I'm going to take this week and the month of July off just to put my energy into some other projects I've got going on, as well as just myself, spending more time with the energies that are currently kind of working through me, giving myself a little bit of a reset and refresh. But it's not going away, just so you know, so there won't be a podcast tomorrow night or for the month of July. But I will be back in August, and it's been 4 years. Last week with Peter was my 4-year anniversary of doing the podcast, and I've never missed a week. So I feel like I'm going to just accumulate all of my vacation time into this month. All right. So thank you for all of your support. Before I get into this reading, just so you know, if you want to book your own personal readings or any coaching or inner child healing, links for that are in the description below. If you're enjoying these bi-weekly readings that I'm doing and you want more, you can become a YouTube member, where I do weekly readings for all of my YouTube members for the membership. And that comes out every Friday. You just need to check the community tab or your phone, because it shows you on the phone, I guess, through the subscriptions. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into the all signs reading for this evening. I'm going to be starting with air signs. All right, so let's find out what energy is opening up for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the first half of July. What is the opening energy here for what's opening up, expanding? Okay, and what is the challenge? What is the challenge for air signs for the first half of July? Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, so air signs, the energy that's really opening up for you and getting stronger is the warrior energy. Okay? The warrior energy. And the energy that is challenging you right this month is strength. Okay? So there's something that's a little bit difficult for you for the first half of July, or at least that's what this is around. Really maybe testing your own strength. Feeling like your will is being tested, but the warrior within you is really kind of opening up here. And it's interesting because when I think of the warrior, I think of strength, I think of resilience. But what I'm feeling more is that I feel like the thing that's kind of challenging you is also opening you up in a way. It's putting you through some tests and trials and tribulations, I think, that is testing your strength. And sometimes I feel like you might be feeling like you're not sure how much more you can take. But in the end, though, it is actually preparing you, air signs, to become a force to be reckoned with in some kind of aspect within you. So let's go into the Star Tarot, which I'm going to be using for your main spread, and find out what's happened in the past. What has happened in the past for air signs? Okay, so your first card is the Queen of Cups in reverse. You have the Six of Pentacles. And then you also have the Chariot in the past. Okay, what do we need to know about the current energies, present time, for air signs? What do we need to know for air signs? Okay. We have the Three of Swords. Well, there's your strength being tested. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I gotta say, I kind of like this energy. I kind of do, considering what I'm seeing here showing up. Okay, and then in the future for air signs, what else is happening in the future for air signs? Okay, so you have the 10 of Swords coming up. You also have the Empress, Libran energy, Libra Taurus. And then you also have the Four of Swords air signs. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck, ooh, no wonder. All right, you've got a Tower energy, air signs coming in as your overall energy, and underneath that is the Magician in reverse. Okay. All right. Well, right away, air signs, I feel like there's something's happening, something unexpected, something sudden and it's because there's been a block around something manifesting, something you've been trying hard to manifest or bring together, I feel is, yeah, look, the Ten of Pentacles is even underneath that. There's a tower coming your way, or this is about a tower. Now, I don't know if maybe you're going to be the tower for someone or if the tower's coming in for you, but this is around a block in manifestation. And considering I'm seeing your Empress, the Empress card coming up in your future, I want to say things, it looks like this is going to be a good thing. I just don't know if it's going to feel good when it happens. So in the past, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Well, someone here with the Queen of Cups in reverse, a couple of things. For some of you, I just feel like there was maybe not a balance in emotional receptivity, perhaps with someone you're dealing with, or just for you in general. Intuition could have been shut down a little bit, or they felt blocked. But it feels to me, when I look at this, it just feels to me like there may have been some kind of emotional kind of block around here. Someone was emotionally blocked in the heart, or intuition was blocked. Someone wasn't listening to their intuition. And with the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot here, it just seems like there was an attempt here for balance, or a desire for balance, for equal give and take. And then there's with the Chariot though, there's a lot of movement here. Fast movement, fast direction. However, I don't know if this was in the direction though that you expected. This may have been you kind of moving on from something. We'll see when I clarify, because this first half of July, air signs, you have the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some kind of separation happening here. There's some kind of energy where I almost feel like the heart almost gets shut down and the mind takes over. I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, but there is something here that looks like it could cause you pain, or it could cause someone else pain. There's something here that's of an energy of separation. And someone's either making a very strong decision in the first half of July, or they're just getting really clear Like it's almost like there's a detachment now from the heart. So I want to say, if you were dealing with someone whose heart wasn't completely available, or they weren't emotionally receptive, or they just weren't giving you what you needed emotionally, I feel like you almost, air signs, because this is you, right? This is your energy. You're detaching. You're either making a decision, or you're just getting really clear, and you're no longer wanting to like invest time into something. Like whatever you have put in your energy into, you're now deciding it's not the best option anymore for you. Now, however that's playing out, I don't know, but there is some element here. So a little bit of pain here. The first half, I don't know if this is related to the tower. That's why I don't know if you're the tower or someone, or there's some kind of event that happens that's a tower. We'll find out. Now, in the future, we have the Ten of Swords, the Empress, and the Four of Swords. So to me, that Ten of Swords just is bringing up some sort of long challenge of exhausting energy, feeling like your energy is being sucked away from you. Just possibly more on a mental, like you've been giving your mental energy to something for too long. With that Ten of Swords, though, it feels like it's an ending because of the Empress and the Four of Swords coming in here. It feels like you're finally getting to a place that's a lot more abundant. The Empress is actually able to manifest, and if manifestation has been a block here. So whatever this tower is, I want to say it's bringing you to like a very excellent place here. You're in a magnetic place of being able to attract. Things are expanding for you again. There's this energy of expansion. If there's something you deeply desire or want, it feels like that's what's coming in here, because the Empress does represent that. You may be something, or you may be someone that someone desires and wants. And with the Four of Swords, I just see healing. I'm just getting a lot of healing energy here, like recovery, restoration, not so much pulling away from something other than just pulling away, like moving away from the pain, like getting into a good place. And I feel too, like with this warrior energy, like this has been testing you. You've gone through like the gauntlet, air signs is kind of what I'm feeling here. So let's clarify. I'm going to be using my Light Seers Tarot to clarify. Why is the Tower here as the overall energy? Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So the Tower is further clarified by the Three of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. See, I like it. I feel like this is going to be a good tower eventually. Somehow it serves a really good purpose. It brings like a sense of levity, perhaps happiness again. It brings people coming together. So if there's a potential for reconciliation, I feel like that's happening. It brings in balance of energies, which I think has been the struggle here. That's what I've been feeling. Like there's just a struggle of finding a balanced give and take, of just general harmony overall. And I think that's what the difficulty has been in manifesting, is manifesting that harmony, manifesting that balance, manifesting that equal give and take. So tell me about this Queen of Cups in the past that's in reverse. Why is the Queen of Cups here in reverse? Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So definitely around the heart. I want to say there's just this kind of someone just closed off to possibly their heart was closed off, or their intuition was closed off to a new opportunity in either something that opens the heart, or something that opens up a doorway to a dream of yours. Just really like that heart chakra energy. It just kind of shut down, trying to get something off the ground but not really being able to. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse, or just the Six of Pentacles here in the past. Whoa. Okay, lots of energy going on here. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Nine of Cups. So this balance was about, like, it was definitely something I want to say you wanted, air signs. You deeply wanted this. I want to say too with the Judgment card, there may have been an important decision to be made, which is why with the Chariot here, I see like fast movement. And then of course with the Knight of Swords here, I see fast movement. And there is a healing, there's a healing of separation. So I don't know if there was an attempt here to have balance and maybe there was a little bit, or I don't know. Like sometimes I just see this Knight of Swords as kind of, this particular Knight of Swords in the deck as kind of just wanting to bolt from a situation, you know? And I don't know if you needed to bolt from a situation in the past in order to get what you really wanted, in order to kind of heal and mend a broken heart. We'll see. Let me see what this, I need to see what this Chariot's about. Yeah, see, I knew it. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you have the King and the Queen here in the past, both in reverse of Cups. Yeah, you shut down. Like, it's like there's the heart shut down. I feel like there was this balance, there was a desire to find harmony or balance. I just don't think it happened in the situation. I think it was something that you desired. And in order to have what you really wanted, you know that you had to make a judgment call. And I feel like you bolted in order to like tend to some of your own heart's needs in whatever capacity this is meaning to you. And I want to say that you bolted and were no longer emotionally available, air signs. So I don't know, maybe you're the Tower. Let's see. What's this Three of Swords about in the present situation? What's this Three of Swords? Yeah. Okay, Nine of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. There's a sense of giving up. Let me see. Wow. Okay, and the Magician. You know, I really think that whatever is bothering you on, like, in the heart area, okay, that you're feeling kind of separated from, it's almost like in order for you to manifest what it is that you want, you almost have to walk away from something for a little bit. I want to say it doesn't so much, the Nine of Wands here in reverse doesn't feel like you're giving up completely on something. It's almost like whatever you're trying isn't working. So it's almost like, let me just focus my energies elsewhere. And you know, that's kind of what it feels like to me. You're wanting to focus on what manifestation, because clearly this has been blocked. And I don't know what it is you're trying to bring together, but it's like, I'm hearing, it's like, let me focus on what I know I can control within my own reality, and what I know I'm good at. You know, it's like what your strengths are. Tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords. Why is this here in the current situation for air signs? Okay. You have the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords in reverse, clarifying this King of Swords. To me, the Seven of Swords in reverse talks about repeated patterns that keep repeating themselves that aren't necessarily good for you because you keep returning to the past, you keep returning to the scene of the crime. It's like you didn't, I don't know. That's just kind of how I'm feeling it. And I think you're finally following your intuition. If the intuition was really blocked here, I feel that you're going to finally get very clear either on something that you've intuitively known that you no longer want to keep going back to the past on, or you're getting clarity on something that was hidden from you that revolves around these past patterns that just, I don't feel like they're good for you. They keep getting you in like hot water, or they keep getting you in, like it's just the energy that's not really good for you. So tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay. So your Seven of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Moon in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There has been something that you've been invested in for a long time that I feel you're just getting a lot of clarity on. I think there's been something that's been hidden from you, or just wasn't fully made aware to you. Like you didn't see it before, now you see it. To me, it feels like the veil's being lifted in the month of July for you, which is so cool, with Neptune finally going retrograde on the 25th of June, just a few days ago. I love Neptune retrograde. It's in retrograde until December, the beginning of December, because to me, it's all about breaking through any of illusions that we may have about ourselves, about the world, about relationships, whatever they might be. And I feel very much that energy here. It's almost like it's like you're divorcing the illusions, and you're coming into harmony with truth. That's just really what it feels like. And I feel that might be a tower moment for someone else around you. It feels to me like you're going to be the tower. You're kind of creating a tower. That's kind of what it feels like, air signs. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. I want to say, though, that however this is playing out, though, I feel like it's good. Like, I feel like it brings harmony back in, and it brings some sort of reconciliation, or brings something happy into your life. If it's not with this thing that's bothering you or this person, it's gonna bring forth better energy for you. Tell me about the Ten of Swords in the future. Okay, so this energy that's been weighing on you, that's been exhausting, that's just kind of maybe even left you up at night, stressed, worried. It's the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is not dependable energy. This is not the energy you can count on. And so this is what I feel like is coming to an end for you, is this energy that you just can't depend on. You don't know if it's there. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And that's what's kind of, and I think it's because you're getting to some truth here, air signs, that really helps you clarify things, that you're no longer going to invest into any kind of illusions that were held before. And I feel that it's tied to this energy here. So tell me about the Empress. Why is the Empress here in the future? Tell me more about this Empress. What do we need to know? Okay, Seven of Cups in reverse. I think, okay, this is interesting. This is interesting because this to me is the energy of no more illusions, right? Like the Seven of Cups, sometimes it's all about the cups of illusion, and when it's in reverse, it's like there's no more illusion. So it's kind of hammering that home a little bit more. But I also feel like in your power, when you are having this energy that's so expansive and so fertile and so attractive, it's like it shows that there's no other option other than what you're choosing. If that makes sense. Like if you're giving someone a choice to be made, or you make a decision and you're like, well, this is how it's going to be for me. And if you know, maybe it's a company you're dealing with, maybe it's a kind of some friendship, relationship of some sort. It just feels to me that things just become a lot clearer here, just a lot clearer through you respecting yourself, through you like coming into your own self-worth and like really shining that. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Tell me about the Four of Swords. Look at that. See? Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, there's a lot of healing energy to help build a good foundation on potentially with another energy, okay, or more people. And it's going to happen fast. This healing helps speed things up. It helps move things along. It maybe even starts to spark more communication if there's been a blocking kind of communication. But it's moving things, like it's helping things get, like it's giving that all systems go kind of energy. So very healing, moving things in the right direction, definitely, air signs. So I don't know. I feel like you're going to have to put your foot down. It's almost like you got to lay the law down, air signs. And I feel like you're going to do that. Maybe you're even laying the law down for yourself. Like, that's it. No more of this, you know, for myself. Like, I got to start choosing this instead. Something along those lines. Okay? So, air signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that resonated. We are moving on to earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Let's shuffle them up. Hey. Just catching up on the chat here. All right, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, earth signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's in store for them for the first half of July? What do we got for earth signs for the first half of July? Greg, you're feeling laying down the law for you? Hi, Karena. How are you, dear? One more cut here for earth signs. All right. Let's find out. Let's find out what's opening up for earth signs. And what's the challenge for the first half of July? Okay, what's opening up here? What's getting stronger for earth signs for the first half of July? What's opening up for them? What is getting stronger here for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? Okay, and what's the obstacle or the challenge? What's the challenge? What's opening up for you is fate, your destiny, earth signs. Something fated is really kind of opening up for you. The challenge is nature. You know, with the challenge being nature, it's like that. I'm picking up more of like the natural flow of stuff is kind of challenging you, like getting into the natural flow of things, especially if something's fated here. If some destined event or destined situation, or kind of changing moment here in your life is kind of opening up for you and getting stronger. If you're having trouble getting into the natural flow of things, you could be slowing that event down or blocking it, or maybe not just even in the right energy to be able to receive something destined for you. Let me just quickly go into the book there on that card particularly, because I feel like, let me just see. Okay, so creativity can be blocked if you're in a place of like depression, anxiety, not being able to focus, and sometimes nature can do that. So maybe you haven't been able to get into nature as much, and you've been more of like stuck in, I don't know, home, the city life, just stuck at work more, just not really getting outdoors, not getting into that natural flow of things, connecting with a more natural energy signature than yeah, I'm hearing like connected more with artificial energy signatures and less with natural energy signatures. So the challenge there, and that may just be because of time or like your own workload or whatever it may be, like certain locations, it just makes it harder. I don't know, maybe you're in lockdown if you're in Australia. Seems to be like that's coming back into play. So we'll see. Let's just see, because there's something fated here for you, Earth signs. Let's see. Let's go into the past. What do we need to know about the past here? What do we need to know about the past for Earth signs? What else do we need to know about the past? Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands showing up, but then we go down to the Prince of Wands or the Page of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Tell me about the present situation. Oh my goodness. Okay, our signs. You've got the Queen of Cups in reverse in the present situation. You've got the Sun card in reverse. And you've got the Five of Swords. Right, little bit of difficult energy here coming up for my Earth signs. Tell me about the future. What do we need to know about the future? Jeez. Okay, we have the Moon in reverse. We have the Princess of Cups upright. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, Earth signs, your overall energy is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Underneath that is the Nine of Cups. Okay, 2 nines. Interesting. So, Earth signs, there's a little bit of difficulty here, almost giving up, like feeling hopeless around something that you deeply desire, something that you're possibly even very much emotionally attached to. There's just been a big struggle around that. The Nine of Wands energy in reverse is just pure exhaustion. Like almost like, again, it's kind of similar. There's a little bit of similar energy here from like air signs reading coming into yours. But this is just like, it's almost like you feel hopeless, like you're ready to give up on something because you just like, how much more can you take? And to be honest, I'm kind of seeing that energy show up in your present situation. But I want to say the future looks a lot better. So it's almost like being able to overcome this is important. I'm hearing that you're so close, don't give up. And it may be that you're needing to just detach from some sort of artificial energy signatures that are bombarding your field and kind of weighing you down. And you may be needing to just get out and do a reset, go out in nature. But there is something here though, with the Fated card coming in. This also tells me that it's also to remind you that you're very much in control of your fated events as well, that you are part of the creation process. I mean, we all as souls come in choosing what our life path's going to be, what our contracts are going to be, and where we want to go. And you're going to need to participate to that in some degree. Of course, there's contracts you can't avoid. And I feel like you're coming up to a contract you can't avoid. But at the same time, I feel like there's a need to be in harmony or flow with something in order to fully understand and receive what it is that's trying to come in here for you. So in the past, we have the Knight of Wands, the Prince of Wands in reverse, and then the Ace of Swords. So to me, it's just something, there was a lot of action, a lot of passion and excitement here, like movement, a lot of movement, fast movement too. But then the Prince of Wands comes in reverse and it feels like something got stuck, or there was like some sort of bad news or news that didn't exactly go over so well. Or there was just like a block in, things were flowing and then there's a block, you know, like creativity gets blocked, lack of inspiration, something like that. But then you have the Ace of Swords, which tells me that, you know, there's a breakthrough of some sort that did come through in the past. There was a breakthrough, possibly a new decision, new perspective, possibly even new communication around this. Now, in your present situation, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Five of Swords. Okay. I want to say there may be a lot of emotional sensitivity the first half of July. There's something upsetting here. And I have to say, Earth signs, I don't know if it's exactly though as it's presenting. So heed that. Know that what may look not so great or feel so great at first glance or that I feel like there's almost like a misrepresentation of what's coming through, and it's kind of stirring up your emotions. That you may want to like check yourself. And I say that with love in a sense of, I just feel when I look at this energy, because the Sun in reverse doesn't necessarily always mean like depressing energy or lack of clarity. You know, it can also mean that things just don't seem like they're positive, but really it's just a perception. And I say that because the Five of Swords is here, and that talks about self-deception. So I almost wonder if, because things have been so tough and it's been around something that you've got a lot of emotional attachment to, that it's almost like you got to just be aware that things may not be as they seem. They may not be as bad as it seems. Okay? Because I have to say, in the future, you have the Moon, you have the Princess of Cups, and then the Ace of Swords. The Moon's in reverse, which is telling me like shadows are dispelled, clarity comes in, something that was hidden is revealed. and it brings forth this new energy of heart opening. Okay, so possibly some sort of good news to do with a dream of yours, or maybe some sort of offer, communication around the heart, love, some kind of meaningful relationship for you. And it comes with the Ace of Swords, renewed passion. Okay, a burst of inspiration, a burst of life and spark back into it. So, and I think that's a good thing, considering the Nine of Wands here is in reverse as your overall energy. So let's see. Let's go into the clarifiers. So why is the Nine of Wands here in reverse as the overall energy for earth signs? Why is this energy here? Okay, this is like further clarifying like exactly what I've already said. So your Nine of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Page of Swords in reverse and the Moon. Okay, there is misinformation. Something is not appearing as it should. It's being hidden. I don't know if it's being hidden on purpose or it's just not able to be, like it's just not coming forward. But there's been a lack of either communication or a lack of knowledge or information about something, or there's been misinformation, and it's just created this darkness, almost like this cloud, which has made it so difficult for you around something that you deeply desire, earth signs. And that's why you're almost like, I don't know how much more of this I can take, like I just don't know if I want to keep going forward with this. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in the past. Is there, hold on a second. Okay. I'm just checking. My connection's okay, right, guys? I just saw a comment and I was like, oh no. Okay. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in the past. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands in the past, please. Wow. Okay. Whew. Well, whatever you were passionately moving towards, or there was action being taken, and there was fast action, it's being clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse, the Star card, and the Emperor. Yeah, there was definitely, there was, I want to say this could have been coming on the heels of some sort of loss, or feeling like there was some kind of loss, but that was being overcome, and there was, whatever this action was being taken towards, it was something that you deeply, deeply wanted. And I think like with the Emperor energy here too, it's just like nothing's going to get in my way. Like I'm going to conquer this. I'm going to go for it. It's that masculine, it's that divine masculine energy. There may have been someone that represents a divine masculine energy to you. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a male. But I just feel though that there was action taken, very strong action, and it was fast. Okay, tell me though what this Prince of Wands in reverse is about. Ooh, okay. We have the Four of Wands. So there was something either, with this, again, this Prince of Wands in reverse, it feels like the air was let out of a balloon. Okay. That's the energy that I'm picking up from it. And it was around something either of like some kind of important contract, possibly an important relationship, something that would bring a lot of joy to your life, but a committed joy of some sort. Like that's Four of Wands. This could have been like a soul connection of some sort for some of you, but whatever it is, it's an important contract that would bring you joy, and there was some kind of disappointment. It's all, again, I feel like someone let the air out of a balloon. That's the best I can describe it. So tell me about this Ace of Swords. Okay, we have the Magician in reverse. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Fool in reverse. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like that Ace of Swords is like a breakthrough or clarity or deeper understanding, like a renewed understanding, or upping like the level, like getting to a new level of understanding around why something isn't manifesting and why there's like, with the Fool in reverse, I just feel like it's a delayed start, or it's like a risk, like not able to take the risk, or yeah, there was some sort of there was like a deeper clarity around that. There may have been like you may have not wanted to take a risk, or someone may not have wanted to take a risk here, and seeing how that may have stopped the flow. But in general, though, it just feels to me like there was clarity or a breakthrough around why things weren't coming together, weren't manifesting, and blocking like this brand new chapter. Because the Fool definitely is a very big new beginning. It's like a whole new it's a very big cycle of importance here. And I want to say too, because the Fate card does have an egg here, okay, on it. Like, it feels to me like whatever this thing that isn't manifesting yet or is delayed is part of this fated event here. So tell me about the Queen of Cups in reverse in the... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we have the Three of Swords and the Hangman in reverse. There is like a lot of emotional, there's a lot of emotions coming up, and they're all over the place is what I feel like. Or signs, it feels to me like they're all over the place. And it's about, something that's hurting your heart. You feel separated from something, or you're feeling like there's got to be a separation. And with the Hangman in reverse, something comes to light to you in the first half of July. But again, I want to say, I don't know though if it's the perspective that is truthful, like, because it is coming from a lot of pain, and sometimes our pain can interfere with our perception of something. What's the Sun about in reverse? Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So just kind of depressed about how things are just stuck, not going forward. Tell me more about the Sun. Okay, and we have the High Priestess coming in. What? Tell me more about this High Priestess. Okay, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess, again, can talk about something hidden. There's a mystery here. I'm not necessarily getting intuitive energy off this High Priestess. I feel like there's something hidden that unsticks something. It gets it out of a stalemate, because this is the Knight of Pentacles is definitely a stalemate. And again, that's why I'm feeling like something is presenting itself in the first half of July for you, or signs that's showing up one way, but I want to say it's either not the full story, or pain is clouding your perception of it, or maybe it's clouding the perception of someone you're dealing with. I don't know, but that's, again, it's just further kind of driving that energy home. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Yeah, okay. Look at that. The Page of Cups in reverse. So you got the Page of Cups upright coming here in the future. I feel like you're feeling rejected, Earth signs, in some way. Like there's a rejection of some sort. Like, I don't know if you feel like the universe is rejecting you, or an opportunity is rejecting you, or someone's rejecting you. But I feel like that's what it is. But I don't think that's really the full story. There's some sort of self-deception here. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, you have the Queen of Cups it's upright here, which is good. Okay, I just heard there is a higher knowing in the higher heart. If you can tap into the thymus gland, okay, the higher heart chakra, that you will be able to actually be able to discern past self-deception. So it's going to be important for you, Earth signs, to see there's going to be a lot of emotions that can cloud everything up here, but there is going to be answers available to you that will overcome the deception or the misperception or whatever you want to call it that's kind of coming through here. And I think you're going to see that it's not exactly what it is. But I see, though, that there is a need for heart opening. And with the heart closing here, too, like there's something painful. I don't know. Like it's very interesting. Let me see. What is the moon? See, because there's something being revealed here in the future. So what's this moon in reverse in the future? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about the moon. Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Lego Cars, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. So, again, there is something being revealed here to you in the future around what feels like bad news or unfortunate news, around something that you feel like you lost, that had extreme importance to you, something perhaps that you've had a long time investment in. But there's something getting revealed around this. And I have to say, with the Prince of Wands up here in reverse and the Four of Wands here and then the Ten of Pentacles, it feels to me like that's what's kind of getting addressed here. So tell me what the Page of Cups is about. Wow. Huh. Okay. The Princess of Cups is clarified by the Tower, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. All right. I feel like there's some sort of apology coming in the future. And it's not like you don't see it coming, or someone doesn't see it coming. or some kind of renewed hope around this, because I feel like when I see that Seven of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles both in reverse, it feels like someone kind of gets it. Like there's like someone gets a burst of conscious, like it's weighing on their conscience. Like they want to clear their conscience. Okay. And it's around an imbalance of something, possibly something that, you know, that Six of Pentacles, something that was out of balance or not completely fair. I want to say, I don't know if this is you or signs, because if you have a total misperception about something, I could see how this might be you. But I want to say that it stems from an imbalanced situation. There's something sudden here. This Princess of Cups energy, this Page of Cups energy, it's bringing in some sort of new energy around love or a dream or just, you know, some kind of emotional fulfillment. It's coming in suddenly. Tell me what this Ace of Wands is. Oh, wow. Okay. You have the Death card in reverse and then the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay. Well, let me just, what's this Death card about? See, something's not over. That's what I'm picking up, this Death Rebirth in reverse. Like something's not over, and it's getting like, there's a big change coming in, and I feel like it's a good change. Bring something in, like a burst of new energy into it. So whatever it is that you thought, like, I just don't know if I'm going to get this wish fulfillment. I just got to say, our signs, be cautious. Make judgment calls with trepidation over the first half of July. Okay? Because I just feel like something's not showing up fully, like you don't have all the information, or there's like a miscommunication or some kind of illusion that is clouding things up and not, I want to say, causing unnecessary disappointment, possibly even harm, depending on how far this goes. I just want to say, though, there is a fated event here coming in. It's part of your destiny. And but I feel like when I say that, though, I feel it's something you've been in co-creation of for a while too. And I feel like it's on the cusp. I feel you're super close to it. So don't give up. Don't do anything that could damage things. So just get really clear, okay? That's just my warning here. That's just my advice. I think that's why this whole reading was coming through. Earth signs. Get all the information before making any major judgment calls for the first half of July. And then let me know how it works out for you. I want to know. All right. Okay, Earth signs, that's my reading for you. And water, you guys are next. All right. What do water signs need to know for the first half of July? What can we tell them? What can we share with water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yeah, there are a lot of there are two towers now that have come up in the first two readings. Oh, tower time. I mean, with that Uranus Saturn square, not surprised. Not surprised, because we won't be out of that energy until August, mid-August, where we get some reprieve from that Uranus Saturn square. And the first week of July, we have Venus squaring that Saturn. Venus squaring Saturn, and we have Mars 3 days later squaring that on the 4th-ish. So our feminine, our masculine are kind of coming into that Saturn square. So like, you know, just kind of showing us like, whoa, what do you want to deal with and what do you not want to deal with for the future when it comes to both the feminine aspect and the masculine aspect, your needs and how you're going to take action, you know? And then those two come together, Venus and Mars conjunct for the first time since 2019. They conjunct, I think, 14th, the week of the 14th, like for a few days. So they finally come together and like, hey, okay, let's have this conversation. What did you learn? What did you learn? Okay, you know, and come together and have a really cool conversation. So it kind of makes sense. All right, water signs. One more cut for you, and then we'll go into the Threads of Tarot deck. All right. Or I should say the Threads of Fate deck. All right, what's opening up and what's being challenged here for water signs for the first half of July? What is opening up here for water signs for the first half of July? And what is the challenge? Okay. Oh, what is opening up for you, water signs, is sharing your wisdom. Ooh. And the challenge is, oh, okay. The challenge is getting creative, okay? So feeling probably maybe stuck in the creative energies, but what's opening up for you, though, is sharing your wisdom. I have to say, to me, it feels like that this feels very intuitive, like there's some sort of intuitive wisdom that you're going to be opening more, like you're going to be, there's an expansiveness around you sharing what you intuitively get, like your intuitive gifts, but also like just your downloads, and that you're going to be wanting to share that more, and that's going to be opening up for you. So maybe you're going to be having conversations with people that that give you the opportunity to share some of those wisdoms. Maybe this is about you taking another step forward in a business of yours that is more intuitively inclined, that allows you to share your downloads and the experiences that you've had over time. But I feel like this is stuff that's kind of taken root for a little while, and now it's being given an opportunity to blossom. However, there may be like some blocks though around how this is going to, you know, your own creative process in some aspect. So there's, like, I'm kind of picking up the energy of getting stuck in like the old ways, not being able to see past what you know. And so I feel like while you're opening up and being able to share these intuitive experience, not just intuitive experiences, but intuitive downloads, also your life experiences, some of that coming into play for you in the first half of July. There's also an obstacle here around that with being able to not go about things the way you usually do. Like, you're going to need to get a little bit more creative and allow yourself some flexibility, and also like there's I don't know how else to explain it. It just feels to me like you've got to be able to see it more expansively, like not just see things the old way. Like there's somehow that's tied into assisting you in that. Okay, so you have this opportunity to share all this wisdom, but it's going to be done in a different way. Okay, let's see what's happened in the past here for water signs. Tell me more for the past. Okay. All right, so we have the Three of Swords, which I think has also come up in everyone's reading in the in reverse. The Six of Wands upright, and then the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Tell me about the current energies. Okay. Okay, you have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Hermit card, Virgo energy, and then the Eight of Pentacles. I love that those two cards have just come up with the Share Wisdom card in your kind of expanding, openings, getting stronger kind of energies. Okay, tell me about the future. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. Okay. Actually, let me put that there. Okay. So in your last row, water signs, you have the Seven of Cups. You have the Five of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Five of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups flew out just as I was about to stop. So I'm going to put that there with it. And then the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Six of Cups in reverse, but underneath it is the Empress. So there's this difficulty, again, of being able to let go of the past, or being able to let go of something that you've been holding on to for a while, that would revolve around, pain of some sort, difficulty from the past, not being able to let go of it. And I also want to say that it's holding you back from fully coming into your expansive self, fully embracing your intuitive capacity with that Empress card, anything like the divine feminine of you. It's really kind of being like just more expressive from the heart, more expressive intuitively. And there's something here that you need to let go of that is kind of holding you back, and you're having trouble letting go of that, which I think is kind of speaking to this creative energy, like block, like you can't do things the old way. Now, in the past, you have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So in the past, I see that there is this desire to heal, to want to work on mending the heart in some way, bring something back into wholeness, back together. And I see that with the Six of Wands here, there's a lot of success in that. It felt very successful. You felt really good about this. However, it did come with something had to like give way. Like with the Three of Pentacles, you may have had to end a project, end a job, maybe a relationship of some sort, but like something that had a weak foundation had to go. But I want to say though that you felt good about it. You did feel good about this. And that's what led to this decision, like it led to this kind of happening. Now, in this current situation, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the first half of July, there's just this inability to see the path forward, like not knowing where I'm going kind of energy, not really seeing the path ahead so clearly. But yet with the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this is where I feel like your wisdom is coming into play, like the downloads, being able to express yourself in new ways that allow this part of you that feels to me like it hasn't been able to express itself fully, whether it's been recently or just ever. And I want to say that even though you may not be able to see the path forward, if you go within and you do a lot, like everything's and you just keep working on that spiritual level, and you keep working with the internal energies, okay, of that Hermit that is about finding the light in the dark. I feel like everything's going to go well for you for the first half of July. Like I feel like I see you just putting in a lot of effort, applying yourself, possibly even having deep spiritual conversations or Now, in the future, we have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups. I mean, these two energies are the polar opposite of one another. It just feels like there's possibly some confusion here in the future, water signs. But I also want to say, though, that you've got options. There are options here. And if you can depart the energy of conflict or battle of words or battle of ego, okay, I think you can transcend the Five of Cups energy and move into something that's more Ten of Cups, like really brings in happiness. Instead of loss, you can have it all kind of energy in a situation or just in a certain experience. But I feel like there's options here. And it comes into this idea of like, you're going to have to do something new. Do go things about it in a different way. So you're going to have to really open up your creativity. And if you open up your creativity, I feel like getting out of the ego or getting out of the old way that the ego or the wounded self, I want to say, would have you engage someone, could determine whether you have this Five of Cups or this Ten of Cups energy. So let's go into the clarifiers and see, why is the Six of Cups in reverse here is the overall energy here for water signs. Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. Interesting, because the Empress is right underneath it. Okay, tell me about the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, okay. This is speaking very clearly to me with these two energies coming up, the High Priestess and the Emperor, both in reverse. It feels to me that what you're needing to let go of or having trouble letting go of are situations from the past, again, that hold you back from being much more in your abundant state of flow and being received by others very well. Is that trying to control things by not actually allowing the intuition to kind of come through. You know, that Emperor in reverse, it's like there's the old way of like, okay, if I can control this or if I do it this way, you know, and it's about like kind of manipulating things. Not that you're trying to be manipulative, but it's like just the old way of doing things that kind of, I want to say, depresses the intuition or depresses the flow of universal energies trying to move through you. And there's something that's happened in your past that prevents that, like keeps that going. And that's what you need to kind of look at like, hey, I got to let go of that. What's the root of that? And that'll give you some insight into opening you up further, like allowing you to get more creative. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about this. Oh, okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. I see in the past here that you're really just wanting to heal the heart, open the heart up again, pull your energy out of pain, pull your energy out of suffering. And it's like, I see a renewedness of wanting to, you know, jump on an opportunity that speaks to your heart, brings you emotional fulfillment. It's like, it's something within you that hears, like it speaks to the universe and the universe hears you. Like, you know, like it's just really kind of opening you up more there. I also see you taking your pain and turning it into hope, you know, like turning it, like taking all of the heartache or pain or whatever caused you, like whatever forms this energetic separation that you've been gone through in life, and no longer like sitting in that, but transforming it and allowing the heart to kind of transform it and use this to open up opportunity for you. Tell me about the Six of Wands. That's interesting. Okay, this is very interesting because you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse over here, but on top of the Six of Wands, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in reverse. So, you know, you were very successful. Like you felt really good about something. And it's about like wanting to build something, wanting to work on your own mastery. But in order for this to happen though, something else had to go away that you were working on, or that you were involved in with other people. I want to say too, that this also takes the energy, because this particular Five of Cups, I see it as also like an energy siphoning, you know, like it's almost like the way our energy is used against us, like the dark energy is siphoned, like it just feeds off of our sadness and our grief and our loss. And I just see like you kind of stopping that flow of energy being taken from you, I want to say, or giving your energy away. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. See, you have the Seven of Cups here. See, you knew you had more options. You had other options that you wanted to explore. And so you took your energy out of something that you were working on with other people or someone else, something that you were involved in order to put your energy towards another thing. And it's because you knew that you're like, I have options here. I have options. Tell me about this Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords coming in. Thank you so much for the super chat, Butch. Thank you. Okay, so I see like in the first half of July, water signs, you really are ready to go for something. Like you're ready to seize the day, but you don't exactly know how. Like your energy's there, you want to do it, you want to seize something, but you're not exactly sure about the path. Like you're not exactly sure how to do that. So tell me about this Hermit. Okay. Tell me more about the Hermit. Wow. Okay. So you have the King of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups, and then the Devil in reverse coming up. Okay. Water signs, there seems to be a little bit of a similar energy here, but not in the same way for you that there was with earth signs, in a sense of there is an opportunity here for you to really kind of share from a place that you're not used to. Okay, share ways, things, information in a very unconventional way. And I think you really want to do that the first 2 weeks of July. I just want to say, slow down a little bit, take your time, don't rush into anything, because there seems to be a need for you to turn inward or to find certain answers within. Because with that King of Wands in reverse, to me it's about like you may not be fully confident, or you may not know exactly how to take the action, how to seize it, even though the energy is definitely there. And so I feel like if you kind of turn within with that Knight of Cups, you're going to be given exactly what it is that you need to know, the response from the heart, how to approach this through the heart, and release kind of any bondage, release anything that's kind of keeping something stuck or in potentially some kind of toxic pattern. I think like you kind of release that by just taking a moment to kind of go within, and it's almost like the wisdom that you've gained along the ways is also going to prove very valuable to you in the first half of July. So tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. And then you have the Four of Cups in reverse. See, I feel like you're going to get momentum. You're going to be able to work on something, and it's going to be actually you're going to be received really well, or you're going to receive something very well, because the Four of Cups is about coming out of rejection, coming out of, complacent energy, or just being disappointed. And I feel like that you're not going to be in that energy. You're going to be in this energy of, I now want to seize this opportunity. And I see with that Eight of Pentacles, it's just working really well for you. Just see really good energy there for the first half of July. So just take your time. Don't rush it. I feel like it's going to be good for you. But there might be some information, though, that will be better served to you, that's found by going within, and it will speak to your heart. It will help you move from the heart more as opposed to the mind. And I feel like that's what's needed here, especially with the Empress, is to get out of what the mind and the logic wants to tell you to do, and really kind of get more into the feeling of how to feel things and move from a very vulnerable or heart-spaced way. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in the future. Okay, we have the Lovers in reverse. And then we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, there's an energy coming in your future. And I feel like there's an energy coming in your future, but there might be some information, though, that will be actually quite that brings things to a bit of a screeching halt. For some of you, I feel like it's going to be very confusing to you. For others of you, I feel that okay, sorry, I'm getting another message coming in. There is a decision that you're going to be making in the future or need to make. I want to say just it's I don't know if you're going to delay it or if you need to delay it, because I see some kind of confusion around it with that Seven of Cups. And I want to say too that it also speaks to the fact that there are other ways. Again, there are other ways to make this decision or to handle this decision. It's not like, it's like there's like what they say, like there's a million ways to skin a cat kind of thing, you know, like I don't know what's in reference to. Okay, tell me why the Five of Swords is here in reverse. Whoa, wow, okay. Because the energy clarifying the Five of Swords in reverse, which when I first saw it, to me it felt like, it feels like getting out of the ego, right? Like approaching something from a place that doesn't want to push or fight or argue about the little things. Like it's very reconciliatory in a sense of moving beyond the ego and moving more into the heart. And I feel like that's kind of the theme here that's kind of permeating through, because look, you have the Queen of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands here. And the Six of Cups in reverse was your overall energy. So I feel that, you know, overall, you've got a decision to make in the future that will have a lot of weight on you. Like for some of you, this is an opportunity or some kind of connection or relationship that you are very attracted to. It brings in, it's possibly involved with someone from your past or has some kind of past life soul kind of connection attached to it. And with the Four of Wands too, like it's just, there's a contract here or it's a relationship of importance. Whether that's business, whether that's personal, whether, you know, like whether it's love, friendship, family, I don't know, but I just want to say that you're being given an opportunity to share what you know from a space of the heart. Don't go into the ego, because that's one of the things that I feel we're being guided to do a lot here right now, is to show people the ways of communication or how to handle things. And it's so easy to get triggered into the old ways, even after we've done a lot of work. So just take a few breaths, water signs, as you move into the future, because there's something really beautiful here, some kind of opportunity that if you can disengage from any kind of ego triggering, I feel like it'll be very good. And that's why, like, you have the Ten of Cups energy as here, but you also have the Five of Cups energy, which would feel like a loss. So tell me, what do I need to know about the Five of Cups? Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like something new, some sort of new opportunity just gets halted. You know, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like there is a procrastination or it's just not going to work out. Like you just, like the energy doesn't want to go into it. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the King of Swords. Okay. So, very important message here on the Ten of Cups. that it's so important to get clarity and not to be overwhelmed, okay? To really get very clear about things when you make a decision. Because I think this decision is going to carry a lot of weight for whatever it is. It's going to carry a lot of weight. And I also want to say too, this puts you in the position of being an extremely good communicator. The King of Swords is a really excellent communicator. And I think that, you know, it's going to be your heart that gets you there. But when you do, you're going to be able to communicate very clearly. You just can't allow the overwhelm to get the best of you. It just feels like there could be the potential for something overwhelming you, water signs. So I just kind of want to like put that out there, but it feels like there's like almost like a relationship can go to a whole new level, whether that's, you know, however that means. It could be a business relationship, it could be any kind of relationship, but I feel like however this opportunity is presenting itself, it's a very strong connection. So, water signs, that's my reading for you. Okay. Fire, you guys are next. Oh, my little fires, fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sag. You guys have waited patiently all night. So let's get to you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for my fire signs. James Robert, communication is everything. I wish other people would understand that. Communication is everything. I feel like, you know, I think that's why our throat chakra is attacked so much, you know, in a sense of, you know, shaming us into not being able to speak truth, or, you know, self-doubt, lack of confidence, not knowing who you are really kind of breeds into that. You're welcome, Up 3 and Zeph. Oh, I'm glad you feel less lost. Madeline, I'd love to do a reading for you if you want to book one with me. The links are in the description below the video to book readings with me. Ah, PG Terry, you just reminded me. I gotta get someone to water my plants for me. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Reminder to self, must do that immediately after this reading. Thank you, Cormac. Thank you, Wise Mama Bear. Peter, hi, how are you? Peter 79. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Aries, Leo, and Sag. What do we have in store for you for the first half of July? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus energy. And if any of you are on Instagram, if you want to follow me on Instagram, just because I received my first warning on YouTube last week, or 2 weeks ago, and that just means the next one's a strike, and that's coming down the road. And they're doing such a purge, so I'm trying to build up my Instagram because I can still do videos from there. I can do live, just in case something happens here. Plus, I'm putting out little other bits of information that I don't put out on this channel. If you want to go on over there to my Instagram, but just in case, because that one I don't put out any information that could get me. I'm kind of trying to keep it clean just in case. I don't really put out kind of controversial stuff on there. I try to keep it just spiritual, uplifting, healing. Okay. All right, fire signs. Let's find out what's your challenge, what's opening up for you for the first half of July. Hello, Nicole James. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. All right. What is opening up for fire signs? What is opening up for fire signs for the first half of July? And what is the challenge? What is the challenge? Oh, fire signs just don't have any obstacles. No obstacles, no challenges here for fire signs. Just like, it's like fire signs just want to be like, my life is unicorns and rainbows. Oh my gosh. Okay, you got the same challenge as water signs. Okay, wow. So what's opening up for you, fire signs, is get curious. Let me see if you can see that. If I go like that, yeah. So getting curious, exploring, going into childlike wonderment, you know, like, yeah, just very exploratory, like really allowing yourself to go beyond what you go out of your comfort zone. What's blocking you is get creative. Maybe it's a water sign that's blocking you, fire signs. Let me just kind of see in the book with that one if there's anything that's going to jump out. Yeah, using your feelings as a gateway for artistic expression. So you may be feeling blocked emotionally or feeling blocked intuitively, because the creative aspect is the feminine energy, right? It's you might be feeling blocked there. And that might be what you're needing to explore, is your feminine energy. Really needing to, like, that artistic expression. So I don't know if some of you are being called to some of that. Let me just see here. Okay. The totem here is the crow. And so the crow teaches us how to approach our current life with a creative edge. They have an incredibly keen eye for problem solving and using innovative ways to meet their needs. They have been known to make their own tools and use the world around them to their advantage. Maybe you are not feeling inspired to tackle new projects. That's fine. Call upon crows, an ally in meeting your current life with an inventive look. So yeah, so it's just about, like, you need to go outside your comfort zone. You need to do things a little differently. And it's time to get a little bit more curious about the things that you're not so familiar with. Because feel like, you know, and if you're doing that, fire signs, it's going to really be beneficial to you. It's one of your strengths in the first half of July. But the challenge is allowing yourself to creatively go there, you know, to explore the unknown. Because again, The feminine energy is the unknown. It's the mystery. It's a little bit more abstract and needing to get a little bit more comfortable with that. So we'll see how this is really playing out here in your reading. Let's find out what's happened in the past. Okay, we have the Death card, the Two of Wands in reverse, and we have the Empress. I think the Empress has come up in almost everyone's reading. I like that. Okay, what's coming up in the current energies? Okay, you have the Three of Wands. You have the Judgment card in reverse. Tell me more about the current energies. You also have the Temperance in reverse. Okay, now, and then the future. Oh my gosh. Okay, you also have the Emperor in reverse. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have the Six of Pentacles upright. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands in reverse underneath it. All right. Okay, fire signs, fire signs. You have a choice to make here. And it feels to me like you might be going back and forth. Okay, and I want to say that the back and forth energy is kind of exhausting you. And it's time to really kind of get beyond that. Get beyond that, because it is affecting your own excitement or energy or creative flow. Because I see here in your past, you have the Death card, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Empress. And immediately I understood from this that there's been something that's kind of come to an end, or energetically, it's just really kind of died for you. And now you're just uncertain about your path forward. You're like, and it's uncertain in a sense of there's something you deeply want, like you feel very attracted to with the Empress here, but you just don't really know how to get to that, you know, but you feel the desire there. And I think something opened up for you desire-wise while something else closed, okay? But however, how the pathway to get to this desired thing is kind of unknown to you. And I think that's where this getting curious is coming into play, is that you're going to have to get inventive or innovative about exploring beyond the things you've already explored, like starting to get creative, which has been a block. Now, in the present situation, we have the Three of Wands, the Judgment card in reverse, and the Temperance card in reversed. There is something that you want to manifest. There is something that you're trying to manifest. You're still waiting around for it. And with the Judgment card in reverse and the Temperance card here, I just want to say that it feels to me like you might be avoiding a decision, and it's throwing everything off balance for you. And I say that because you do have the Six of Pentacles coming in at the end, closing out your reading, which is great. But it just feels to me like there might be some healing that's still needed here. Fire signs. I just see a lot of impatience. But also, it's stemming from something being out of balance. Okay. Now, in your future, we have the Emperor in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Six of Pentacles. I want to say for some of you, you might be like flipping the bird to a place that you've worked for a while, a company, like a job of some sort, maybe a boss, someone who's had authority over you. I feel like you're kind of like rebelling against some kind of authority that has lost its luster or lost its shine or just doesn't have the same power anymore. Like, at least that's how you perceive it. You know, like, you don't want it to have authority over you anymore. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel very much for a lot of you, this is like job related or financial related. Like, you just no longer want to do things for the money. Like, you're looking for something that actually speaks to you on a soul level, that you feel more in vibrational alignment with. I feel like something, like in this Death card up here in your past, I feel like something died. And when I say that, I feel like something fell out of vibrational alignment with you, and you realize that, and something started to speak to you vibrationally that you were really attracted to, but I don't think you knew, like, how do I cross this bridge kind of thing, you know? Like, I don't think the bridge was there for you yet. And I think in the like, that's what's kind of coming to a head over the first half of July, is like trying to figure that out. But in the future, I feel like you kind of do get it figured out, because you do finally like find balance, okay? And there is like reciprocation. You want something that's got an energetic give and take, kind of equal give and take flow to it. And I just feel like if it's not a job, you're dealing with someone who no longer has the authority over you, or you don't look to them as an authority figure anymore. And I want to say too, it's because it's almost like they're too caught up in their own needs. They're self-serving and too materialistic, and you're just wanting to be in flow with like what you want, and something that feels equal, like, and it feels like there's a good flow of energy exchange. And I think you're just going to have to get really innovative around this, fire sign. So let's see, Two of Pentacles, why is this the overall energy? Hey, Fearless, tell me about this Two of Pentacles. Why is this the overall energy? Yeah, okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. Again, I just feel like you've been going back and forth about needing to, you know, get clarity over something, make a decision. But I feel though that something comes into your awareness here, and this is about getting the awareness, getting the aha moment, having the breakthrough about, you know, putting some distance between you and something that just doesn't feel like it's supposed to be in your field anymore. With that Magician in reverse, you know, Magician in reverse could talk about manipulative energies. And I think, you know, especially with that Emperor in reverse, I just feel like whatever energies you were involved in, or you may be still involved in it, but you're feeling like you don't want to be involved in it anymore, you know? And I think you're wanting to get into a place where you're in the vibrational flow, like you're a match, you're a frequency signature match to something else, because you're no longer a frequency match to this, is what I feel. And it's time to like put an end to this long burden. So this is about getting a breakthrough over something you've been going back and forth on lots of time on for quite some time. Tell me about the Death card. What's the Death card here in the past for fire signs? Yeah. The Five of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. I just feel like there's definitely some sort of abandonment here of an energy. Something ended. It could have, again, I don't know if it feels more like an energetic ending, like it didn't actually manifest in physical yet. I want to say there may be some sort of delayed decision, but just from what I'm seeing in your reading. But I want to see, like, I'm kind of hearing that the love isn't there anymore, you know, in whatever capacity that means for you. It's just, you don't feel in union with it, okay? You're not feeling the pull on your heart anymore. And I think you're wanting to abandon it, or you were wanting to abandon it in the past. However, because I see the Two of Wands here, you weren't sure how that path looks like. So tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, the King of Cups. Ooh. See, I feel like you're intuitively opening up. There is a pathway here that is much more in alignment with your heart. Again, that path though isn't clear to you, but it's like you feel the energetic pull coming in. You feel something that's attracting you from the heart space. It's like it's beaming out to you. When you see like this King of Cups energy, you can see like he's just beaming the energy from his heart, and like, you know, like putting the finger around the singing bowl. It's like something is attracting you and it's pulling you in at the heart, or you might be pulling something else into you, if this is you. But I just see that there's this big energetic pull, but again, no idea exactly how to get there. You're just feeling the energy. Tell me about the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. Okay. I literally saw this card in my mind like 1 second before it popped out. Okay, the Ten of Cups in reverse. See, you're no longer, it's like a vibrational change in you, fire signs. Like there's something really shifting within you. There's something really shifting within you. But in order for it to fully like open up and for you to get in the flow, you're going to have to go outside your comfort zone. And to me, the Ten of Cups in reverse kind of represents that in some way. Like you're going to have to get out of like that kind of comfort zone of something that always used to make you happy. And you may need to move away from it in order to get in alignment with what it is that's really kind of attracting you. Tell me more about the Empress. Yeah. Because you've got something brand new on the horizon with this Ace of Cups. All right? You have this Ace of Cups coming in. And that's why, like, there's an energetic ending and a brand new beginning coming in of some sort. Whether it's transforming something old into something completely different, like it's the same thing, but it's transforming itself, or it's two separate things. I don't know. You'll know. But to me, though, this is all about energy signature matching. You're no longer a match for something or someone, and you're vibing and matching to something else. However, it's still a little unknown, but it's really opening up for you. It's really opening up for you here, fire signs. And I feel like you've been kind of going back and forth on this. So what's this Three of Wands? What's this Three of Wands? Okay, you got the Seven of Cups. Tell me more. Okay, you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Wands. I gotta tell you, fire signs, it feels to me like your inability to kind of choose what you're actually vibing with is what's causing a lot of the hurdles for you in the first half of July. Because to me, it's like I see there's some kind of confusion or some sort of like is it this one? Is it that one? What should I do? And it's just creating this long, drawn out kind of stagnancy on manifesting what it is that you really want. Like what it is that you've actually been creating, whether you realize it or not, you've actually been working towards this. And that's why something's wanting to fall out of your life and something's wanting to come in. But it's like there's some kind of, it's this indecision that's really kind of slowing things down here. So tell me about the Judgment card. Why is the Judgment here in reverse? Okay, the Star card in reverse. I'm feeling like you've got to make a decision here, fire signs. And it's holding you back from actually having what you want. You have the Four of Cups coming in, and then the Queen of Cups. There is so much love energy in this reading, fire signs. So either you're dealing with a potentially brand new like love interest, okay, or total like kind of heart-based connection of some sort, or you're dealing with a situation that is in total alignment with your heart. Like it brings both components together. But you almost have to divorce something from that's no longer with you. And I feel like this delay in this judgment call, like delaying the decision, delaying making this decision is putting you in a position where you're disappointed. So it's almost like, I gotta say, you're kind of creating the disappointment for yourself by not making a clear decision and just going for it. And I'm not saying that you need to make the full-on decision right now, but what I am saying is start doing something in a different way. Okay? Start exploring something in a new way, because you've got to start putting your energy into it a little bit in order for more opportunity to like make itself known to you, like for clarity to come in. Thank you, UFO Mark, for the super chat. Okay, tell me about this Temperance card in reverse. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. Okay, so your Temperance card in reverse is clarified by the Strength card, the Judgment card again in reverse, and then the Two of Swords. All right. Fire signs, you need to get really strong here and pull on like all of your strength to get out of a stalled decision and get out of the stalemate and go for it. Like, go for it. Because that Two of Swords is about coming out of a stalemate, finally making a decision and choosing. This is all about choice here. I think though that is what's important is that you've got to explore. Like not exploring could be causing a lot of the stagnancy too. And if you're not exploring because you're afraid of making the wrong decision, I just want to say that's what's holding everything up. Okay, so tell me about this Emperor in reverse in the future. You got the Emperor in reverse again on the Emperor in reverse. Wow. Okay. Tell me more. Okay, the Seven of Wands. You've really got to stand your ground. There is some kind of misplaced authority. Either you're misplacing your own authority in something that's not serving you and doubting yourself, or there's something that you've just got to break free of, and you've got to find your strength and start standing your ground against this other authority that is not in your best interest. Okay, like it feels like it's a little bit controlling, or it's a little bit manipulative. It feels like it's a little self-serving, whatever this energy is. Like, it doesn't exactly have your best interests at heart. It's only got their best interests at heart. And you've got to be able to break free of that. And so you're going to have to stand your ground a little bit. You're going to have, find your peace, find your center. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, we have the Six of Cups coming in. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy that's much more self-involved, much more into material things, much more into like status. It's getting in the way of your dreams. It's getting in the way of something that you're actually soul connected to. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Okay. Your Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Hierophant in reverse, the Death card in reverse, and then the Three of Wands. You will find the balance and the right energy that is in reciprocation with you when you finally break free of a commitment that you've been holding on to for a while you look in the distance to something that's actually calling out to you. Okay? That balance will come in, but you have to disengage, break a contract, stop a commitment that you're having a hard time letting go of. But there is something in the future, though, that you are set on. Whether you know exactly what it is or you don't, you definitely feel the call. So just know that the balance of energies comes in, and that reciprocation that you're looking for does come in, but you're going to have to say no to something you've had a hard time letting go of. Okay? All right, fire signs. Oh my gosh. And just get creative. Get creative. And I want to say too, there's so much cup energy that's coming in here that's saying that, you've really got to open up to the heart. You've really got to open up to your intuition. You've got to let your feelings guide you more here, fire signs, and trust that. And trust that, and not like get up all in your head. So I hope that reading was helpful for you, fire signs. Greg, yes, it's not my fault. The air signs, they like towers. I don't know. The tower card seems to come out for air signs. So, anyway, I love you guys so much. If you need your own personal reading, you want to book a reading or a coaching session, or even maybe just an inner child healing, links for that are in the description below. And again, podcast episodes will resume in August, so I won't be here tomorrow night with another episode. I'm just taking a little vacation from it for myself after 4 years of not missing a week and using that time to kind of go more into my own journey, healing, assimilating a lot of the downloads I've been receiving, and also getting a move on my inner child healing course that is really starting to come together now. So I'm excited about that. All right, guys, I love you lots. If you're not, please go follow me on Instagram or join my Telegram channel. Links for those are in the description below as well. I'm much more active there just because it doesn't take as much energy as the videos do. And just sending you guys lots of love. All right. Have a wonderful week and embrace these Neptune retrograde energies that are destroying all of the illusions, because even though that means illusions of ours are going to be destroyed, things that we have maybe like been closing our eyes to, not really wanting to see, those will be revealed to us, but also the energy of, pulling the veil back, letting things be seen for exactly how they are. This is great for our world right now. This is so needed. So I'm hoping that impacts things in a beneficial way. We'll see. Neptune goes retrograde every year for about 5 months, and we just started. So I personally like this cycle, this part of the year. So we'll see how everything plays out. All right, guys, lots of love to you, and I will see you.